Hi guys, it's Ben. I thought I'd mix it up a little bit today and I'd just do a screen recording from my phone. I am an Apple user, okay? I have everything Apple. So if you're an Android, I cannot help you. I do not have any Android devices. My family don't have any. So I cannot point you in the right direction of what works on the Android side of things. Only Apple. So this is a iPhone 11 Pro that I'm using now. I've literally just gone on to the Lbank app on the App Store, downloaded that. I've also gone across onto Binance, and I've sent some USDT across to make sure that it would go across okay and everything was live. So I sent it across to my Lbank account, which I set up. I jumped through the hoops with the Lbank. We have to do the KYC and the silly pictures, don't we? And holding your ID and all that kind of jazz. But we've done that, so I've set everything up. And then I did that on the desktop. And then basically I came onto the app and I just logged in with all the details that I had and the two-factor authenticator and everything like that, just to make it seamless for you. We've only had LSP listed on Lbank for just a day now. It's only brand fire new. It's completely new. So navigating through this exchange has been a lesson for me as well, because this is an Asian, predominantly an Asian exchange, and it's not something that's the go-to exchange here in the UK. I've traditionally used like Huobi and Binance and these others, so I've had to kind of just have a little look around and get the look and feel. So I transferred the USDT over. I then bought some LSP to prove that I could do it on my phone prior to this video. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell it back and I'm going to buy it back again, just to show you both sides of the coin. So we're going to click onto the app itself. As I said, I'm logged in. I've already been having a play with this. You can do that. I'm not teaching you how to suck eggs, because putting an email address in, two-factor authentication and this kind of thing, and setting up an app for an exchange is basics, day one, week one stuff that we'll be doing. I think everyone's a little beyond that. Okay, so just to have a look around, the look and feel of what the app is presenting to us here. We've got the tabs at the bottom, and we can go through all of those if we so wish. I don't wish. I want to make this video short. You see where it says spot top left, yeah? If I just click with my finger so you can see where I mean, you've got spot, you've got grid, and you've got fiat. Right, we go back onto spot. So you can see top left-hand side, underneath that, there's a little burger menu with an arrow pointing to LSP USDT. If it doesn't come up as the default pair, which it won't, right, it will be their native token, then we just simply type in here LSP. We click onto the LSP, and hey presto, it's come up now. We can see the order book is on the right hand side, so we can see the limit orders for the sells, limit orders for the buys, and we can see that we can toggle underneath the burger menu and the LSP USDT pair. We can toggle between buy and sell, buy, sell, easy, okay? Depending on what you want to do, whether you want to buy LSP, whether you want to sell it. Well, because I bought some in my trial earlier, I want to sell it. But again, don't follow this as a trading strategy, because it's not. It's showing you the mechanics of how the app works, right? So I wouldn't be putting, or buying and selling and flipping these tokens like this normally. I'm doing it purely as an example, purely as a tutorial, right? So what we're going to do underneath here, we can see that someone wants to buy 2,500, or multiple people do at this price. So I'm clicking onto the price in the green because I'm selling at 0.08 cents, 811985. So I've put that in. I'm wanting to sell all of my LSP 100. How dare you, they shout. Of course I wouldn't normally be selling this amount of LSP. So we've got the price in. I'm happy with that, and I'm just going to tap it gently, and I'm going to press sell. And you can see now available is gone, right? That's now I've got my trade amount of $76. Do you see how that's populated? So if we were to flip over to buy now, I've got this available balance of the 76 that I just traded, and a couple that I had in there is $78. I hope you can see that underneath where it says amount, LSP in the box that's open. We can see how much I have. Now I'm going to buy some. So let's just pretend I've sent my USDT in, and now I want to buy some LSP. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have a look at those people that are selling, thinking to myself, okay, I probably need to go a little bit more up in price just to get this sale away. But you could see that was seamless, right? That was really, really simple to sell those. I'm going to now choose this price, okay? So this is like 3 prices up because I want to get this away, and I know that I'm going to need it's probably going to be about 900 LSP tokens, something in that region. Okay, so what we can do now is I can either move this slider for 100% of my dollars, and that will tell me, as I thought, 929, or I can, move that back down if I wanted to like 50%. It doesn't really make any difference. You want 75% of what your USDT balance is, whatever, I'm just going to buy everything. Buy my tokens back, have a look, am I happy, has the price changed? Yep, I think everything's good there, and then I'm just going to hit buy. And I'm just going to tap very, very gently. I've done the order, we're waiting for that to come through. You can see the trade amount is $78, I've got $1 left available, and just to double check, I mean, we can come on to our open orders at the bottom. I'm not sure, is that going to show me? No data in the last 7 days for open order, so everything's gone through. So if we go into sell, there's our balance available, right? We've got 928 LSP tokens. So this should now, if we click onto the bottom right and we have a look in our wallet, we can see here now our balance LSP tokens is 928. And of course, I'm a massive advocate for never leaving anything on exchanges. Exchanges have your keys. We do not have the keys to those wallets, meaning if the exchange has any problems, it's hacked or anything, we lose our funds. So we need to get them off ASAP rather than leaving them there. Of course, if we're trading on a daily basis, it's a little different because we don't want to keep going into cold storage and then back onto the exchange, cold storage on exchange. It's an embuggerance. But what we must do is we must think to ourselves about how much we've actually got on exchanges. So we could click onto this asset here and we can see that we can withdraw this asset. So we can withdraw it to a wallet address, or we can withdraw it to another Lbank account. If we want to go to a wallet address, we can click that into there, and we can put the wallet address. If we're going to a Rabbit wallet, if we're going to a Freighter or something like that, we do not need to be putting the memo in. The memos are used by exchanges, so we don't need to be putting that in. We can put an enter a note if we want to, and then we can put all. So we can put our 928 by just tapping the all on the right hand side of that. Or we can put in a certain amount if we wish to trade some. We've got a miner's fee, which is 150, which to me, 150, 10 is going to be 80 cents, 100 is going to be $8. It's quite expensive, right? It's quite expensive for what they're going to be taking off you. Which I'm not really overly happy about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave these on the app, right, for now, because I'll use them for other demonstrations in the future. But I'm going to leave them on the app, and then we can do maybe like a stop loss, or we can do a limit or order and leave it open in the future, in a future module, because I don't want to withdraw and then lose kind of, a good chunk of the tokens that we've got there in a fee from the exchange. But of course, if you needed to get them off and you had loads and loads, then you just have to pay the price and bite the bullet. Gas fees are one of the biggest cruxes for me. I really don't like exchanges kicking the backside out of it, charging you too much, and I don't like using networks that charge you loads of gas either. I rather keep my crypto, in my hands and not give it away. Every little counts because you never know what these tokens are going to do in the future. So I hope that's 10 minutes has been a little insight into the Lbank app. Bearing in mind now we're elaborating, we're going out, we're adding different methods of getting hold of LSP. This wasn't available to you just a few days ago, and now you've got another option available using this Lbank app and the the centralized exchange method into it, or even from your freighter, your Rabbit wallet. You can send tokens in, and you can arb, so you can play the difference in the prices from the decentralized to the centralized and vice versa. You can have a lot of fun with it, but I'll leave it with you. I'll leave it with you guys, and I hope it's been informative, and I look forward to joining you in the next module. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.